Welcome back, friends. So in this video, we're going to clean the engine bay of the 4Runner, but we're going to do it a little differently, I think. See, previous vehicles like Jeeps and stuff, I've always used the crud engine degreaser, and I don't really need to degrease the engine on the 4Runner. It's already pretty clean as it is. I mean, it's got some road grime and some dirt, but that's mainly what I'm looking to get rid of. The engine degreasers, they make me nervous, right? Because I'm worried about them eating components in their rubber hoses and all that little junk. I don't need to degrease the engine of the 4Runner. They're pretty good. They don't really leak oil, but I do need to clean it. And that's where this product comes in. This is by Wolfgang. Never tried it before. We're going to give it a shot, but it's supposed to be a safe, gentle cleaner for newer vehicles like the 4Runner that don't leak oil. So let's give it a shot and see what happens. Here's the engine bay of the 4Runner, and as you can see, it's pretty filthy. I mean, the top of the battery is absolutely dirty, and it's got dirt and a little bit of grime everywhere. And I kind of want to clean this up so that, I don't know, if I have to put coolant in or change some brake fluid or do anything else, I'm not putting dirt into things. So I think what I'm going to do though is before we put water in here, we're going to blow everything off and blow as much of the loose stuff out as we can. And for that, I'm going to use my little blower, my little Harbor Freight shop blower. This thing actually works quite well for the shop. So let's see how it works for this. Now that we have as much dirt as we can get blown off, I'm going to go ahead and take some of these cheap plastic bags, and we're going to protect a few things. The first thing we're going to protect is the alternator, and this is just to help keep water out. The 4Runner, it's way down here. I don't know how well this is actually going to work, but we're just going to set it over there. It's just, I don't know, try not to dump as much water as possible into that thing. The next thing I'd like to protect is this fuse box. We'll go ahead and we'll just wipe that down. I just don't want to pour water into the fuses or any electrical connections that I don't have to. And the final area I'm going to protect is my ARB compressor. The compressor itself should be waterproof and everything, but I'm just going to protect it anyway. I'll just take a rag and wipe it down. It's fairly clean and new. I want to keep the switch and everything. I just don't like electrical components getting wet. I try to keep them from getting wet as much as possible. I'm going to use this little mister. This is like $4 at Harbor Freight. They tend to work pretty well for like everything, so I think it'll work fine for this. We're going to lightly mist this. We're not going to put high pressure in here at all. That's one way to damage things. But also note that you want your engine completely cool before you do this. You want no warm engine at all. My vehicle has been sitting here basically overnight, so I know it's cool. It's not been driven today. And as far as heat goes, we're safe to do this. So here we go. All right, let's give this stuff a shot and see what happens. What the? Oh, I see. Give you a longer hose so it snakes on the bottom and sucks it all out. That's kind of nice. We want spray, I think. Now on the bottle it says to leave it sit for a few minutes, and we will do that, but I'm also going to take a little rag here and just kind of wipe what I can reach down. Give it a little better chance of working here. Oh no! Oh, okay. Oh, got it. Let's rinse this off. And one last thing we're going to do, we're going to come back with the blower. I'm going to blow as much of this water off as I can and dry it out. like I said, for these, we're just gonna take a damp cloth and wipe this down. So, what do I think about this engine cleaner? Honestly, I like it, and I'll definitely be using it more. I'm actually gonna work on putting into some sort of rotation to help clean the vehicle. It's that nice. It's gonna go in the rest of my arsenal of cleaning supplies over there. I think it's nice. It's a bit more powerful than just water, so it helps you lift up that dirt, lift off that grime that builds in the engine bay, and get it nice and clean. But it's also gentle enough that there was no spotting, there was no harsh smells. None of the like plastic or rubber materials ever felt like it was losing its oils or being stripped away or eaten away. Sometimes when you put heavy degreasers on the engine bay, some of those materials feel like they're starting to be eaten, so you rinse it away quickly. This was not the case. It felt like it was very gentle, which is what I wanted. The 4Runner and vehicles like this, the newer vehicles, they're not the older vehicles where they used to leak a lot of oil and you had to actually degrease the motor. I'm not looking to degrease. I was just looking for a gentle clean. And honestly, the results, I think, speak for themselves. It's really nice. With that, as a side note, if you do this to your vehicle, you really should start it after you blow everything off and get as much water as you can off. That way, if there is any little water trapped anywhere, the vehicle will naturally burn off as it warms up slowly. Me, myself, I'm actually gonna do an oil change here in a bit, so I'm not gonna start it. It's also about 110 here today, so just leaving the hood open will dry the engine bay out for me, actually. But yeah. I think that's about it, guys. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to take a look at this product, I'll leave a link below. And well, we'll see you in the next video.